Welcome on back everyone, give me another exciting episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, because we took on the hardest standard quest that we took out the other day, and turns out that we finished the one for a true inspection is what it's called, or was it a true inspector? I mean, I cannot tell it apart what the difference between about it, because turns out in the end, because we actually just took out the gigantic labness, which is quite an epic battle, and it's a level 72, and of course by means, I mean, we just put a stop to all of this, because we just we didn't plan on knowing when the Ultra is going to be the bad guy around here, but no, he's not. Well, he's trying to be a nice guy and all. I mean, he just wanted to help several of these people, but you know what? Let's not talk about that. And we're gonna go ahead and check in with Matt real quick. Now, going to Cadencia, because it seems like that we got here is a lot to get finishing up doing around here, because it turns out that we had to go ahead and make a quick stop back at. Okay, where should we go back? Okay, so it's somewhere back at the region. So let's go back there, and we can head on back to the Gamma Canteen, because there's the last of the standard quest that we had to take on for the teacher back at that colony. So we should probably head back there and check on it, because we had to go and get this last of the standard quest done, because we're nearly at the end game right now, because chapter 7 is almost coming to an end. Okay, so we played enough with Noah, so let's have Mio come join.
I learned from Boxy. She's a really good teacher. Senna, Colony Gamma, is it?
Don't worry me, Abby. It's safe here, I promise.
Okay, so going to the interact with the A button, so we're gonna check with teacher requests. Okay, so wait a minute, what? So there are still no teachings? So we have to try completing teacher ascension quests. Okay, hold on a minute. So is it trying to tell me that we were supposed to go and switch classes to the teach? I mean, let's find out.
Ever your ally.
So it's a level 66. So it has here is one of its gem and two of the accessories, the steam belt and the survivor knee guard. Okay. So let's go press on B.
Gamma is as vibrant
And let's
as
see
ever
is it
once
available.
again, thanks to you.
Okay, well it's still not available yet.
To hear you say that, Commander.
So I think we were supposed to go and take on the Ascension quest first. So let's go enter.
I've gathered some feedback from the new recruits. Training seems to be progressing satisfactorily.
Right. We've really been trying to do our best. Didn't realize how hard it was to hammer things into folk, though.
It's gratifying to see you acknowledge how much work I've put into it, sir.
You're just a big bag of lectures, aren't you? Either that or snide remarks.
You're such a lively bunch. I can see why you're so popular.
Leaving that aside for a moment, is the training going to continue?
Ah, yes, about that. I do believe that the time to apply the finishing touches is approaching.
Finishing touches? You mean...
Yes. We're going to perform large-scale maneuvers that encapsulate everything we've done so far.
Yeah? Large-scale maneuvers? Now we're talking.
Do you think they'll be up to scratch when we've completed these maneuvers, Teach?
I'd say so, especially if all of you are prepared to participate as well.
Of course. So when do we start?
Right now.
Huh?
Actually, to be honest with you, the preparations for the maneuvers are already complete. All we need to do now is to get everyone over to the designated location, in fact.
You've got everything squared away ahead of time? Ah, that's so crafty.
You see, I anticipated that you'd reach the end of the exercises at around this point in time.
Teach can be a touch pushy sometimes.
No, I don't think so. I just have so much faith and confidence in your abilities.
Well, where should we go to get started?
Do you know Everblight Plains?
Yeah, of course. We've even been in a dust up there, as I remember.
The new recruits have already departed for the target location. They're probably there already. I'll share the full details of the maneuvers once we've rendezvoused with the rest of the forces.
Alright, so they had got to do something for Shadow of Enmity. Okay. So it's a new hero acquired.
Let me think. The place you're talking about is...
It's Everblight Plains. Well then, shall we set out?
Alright, now, before setting out, now we want to go over with quests and go into the looking for today's hero quest. It says here, the newbies are training will end with a large-scale maneuvers on Everblight Plains. Head there. Okay, what we'll do. So we already have that designated in our map. So Everblight Plains it is. So let's head to Torchlight Hill. It's the fastest way how we get there. And it doesn't take that long for the game to load, so here we are now. So we're finally approaching from Everblight Plains, and now we're moving downhill. So this is where all of the Teach comrades are. So let's head there.
Everyone present and correct. Then I'll proceed with the mission briefing. Before we start, please turn your attention upward for a moment.
Upward?
Oh!
A number of containers arranged by me for the purpose of this maneuver have just this moment made landfall.
Foots, Zakir, and Kyrie. Your squads will get to the containers and recover the contents. Quick as you can.
What about us?
You're going to be acting as an enemy. You'll do whatever you can to prevent the recruits from performing the recovery.
We'll be fighting against Neil's crew! But we'll get pulped!
Oh, please. No need to make quite such a fuss about it. This is simply a training exercise.
Yeah, I mean, the big boys aren't gonna go full tilt at us newbies, surely.
You three, listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. Whatever opponent you may face, I forbid you to belittle or think ill of them. From the moment you raise your blade against theirs, you must project every ounce of your power when you fight. In that way, you do an honor to your opponent.
Honor?
If you do not offer that honor to your opponent, then all that remains is the Shadow of Enmity. If pure power is the only prize of battle, then surely this war will never end. For the most sacred duty of every soldier is this: to stamp out evil at its source.
Busting out the big words as usual.
That's our teach for ya.
Neo and companions, do not hold back. Bring your full strength to bear on your juniors.
All right. We'll do our level best to assume the role of enemy.
Very well.
Squads, to your positions. Wait for the designated start time.
Iris communication is forbidden from this point. That is all. Disperse.
It's time. We should commence with our battle plans as well.
Huh?
Teach? What is it?
I just had the feeling I was being watched. A trick of the mind, perhaps.
Come on, let's get out there and grab these containers, yeah? The rookies are gonna beat us to it.
Yes, indeed. We elders need to demonstrate a bit of spirit.
Roger. Starting mission.
Okay, so we got something coming up on our list. So we have to get the first job, the second job, and the third. Okay, now let's go ahead and start with the first.
Containers.
There should be 3 in all, right? Let's hurry.
Okay, like there's no time like the present. I mean, let's go right after the supply drops. So the only 3 scattered all around the land. So we should probably go ahead and start sewing back up to the surface of this hill. So let's make the most of it as we stoop up. So now that we're doing Teach as our new hero quest, so we can actually go ahead and step up and check in to see what we can go and investigate for our supplies activity of what we gotta be doing. I mean, we go and find out where supply jobs are. Then may get quite interesting.
What? There's no one here. Are we the first?
Huh? That sucks. What an anticlimax. Oh well. Let's recover the container.
Not so fast.
Oh, what? Where?
Well, we're surrounded.
So it seems.
You thought us rookies were gonna be a pushover, didn't you? Well, joke's on you now.
Fork it over!
We've got a full head of steam over here, and you're gonna get all of it. Sorry!
Just how I like it. Come at us, mudders. Nothing like a chump with a death wish.
Okay, and we got us fighting our sleeves. So whoever will target us, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and target on Nagumo. Or was it Nagumo? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's his name pronounced Nagumo. So I'll go ahead and target on Nagumo. So we'll get the eliminate. Well, that's alright. Because each of the team are getting pretty strong and all. And that's alright. We don't bother using heal harmony right now. Well, I was going to days that you need. I mean, you don't have to do it for me. I mean, like, how in the world do you do it so early? Okay, so you know what? We can go ahead and finish out with Ouroboros. Alright, so we get the Ouroboros, we go and finish the fight a lot faster. So we got Shining Halo, Full Moon Drop, and Jaguar Slash, and the last one is for Resonant Edge. Okay, so that's so the Resonant Edge is one of Neo's art talents. So let's go ahead and finish off this Agnes Vanguard over there. So we just took out Foot and the rest of his friends. So it seems like we're making excellent progress over here.
Snuff it! I think we stuffed here!
You really handed it to us. We're gonna have to call it quits.
Hey, don't think of it like that. You drew a pretty sharp line in the sand there.
Right. And I'd say that means you've still got room to grow. So don't let up now.
That means a lot.
Well, guess we'll be yoinking the container then. Unless you rookies got another round in you.
No, I know when I'm beat.
You sure about that? I thought you liked a bit of hard sparring, even more than strength training.
You still bitter about that, Senna?
Zuno! Namaki! Anyone? Is anyone there? Oh, I picked a great time to get lost, didn't I? So what now? No, I can't just stay here. It's getting worse. I need to step up to the plate. Be more like Mio.
Alright, so we just pick up the fur drop. And we just go ahead and trigger a little of his cussing of whatever happened to Mio's friend. So let's go ahead and choose our destination wisely. So whichever of the second drop we might go, I mean, let's go ahead and follow this trail ahead. So we'll go ahead and use this as we'll go ahead and follow the red trail or whatever color it is. I mean, it had to be orange or red, whichever color of its mechanic it is. I mean, we just go and follow its trail, and we'll go ahead and footstep ahead and just check to see our surrounding to figure out where we're going. Because I love to see how cooler this decent of these land looking around here in this whole game. But basically, I could imagine because how they go ahead and put a lot of decent, well dynamic mechanics into this whole game. Just the way how I'm loving it and enjoying the fact of how they've done it. Because I cannot tell it apart because in Japanese because they actually just done so well of just making it into a full new anime game. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself. So we'll go ahead and regenerate. Okay, so we got several of these bolts declared, and we're picking up all of its meat and everything. Because I think it's been so long because we are not done of gaining each character to boost up their gauge so that they get the cooking of their meal of that. It's something that we have not done yet. Okay, you know what? I'll go use the mine up the screen. Okay, so I think it did misses. Okay, so I wasted one of my days because I was gonna go and waste one of my days, but that's fine. I mean, well, we're almost done. Okay, so we just go use the multi blast. So can we get more Topper going? Okay, and I'll go for the days. Okay, and we just go for one of its bursts. All right, not bad.
Thanks for helping us out there, I guess.
Yeah, no worries.
Considering we're meant to be your enemy, I'm not sure help is the right word.
Even so, we couldn't just leave them to get mown down there, could we?
Ha! Chaos reigns supreme on the field of battle. Let this be a lesson to you.
Huh? Aren't you guys in Kyrie's squad?
Yeah, that's right.
So, where's Kyrie?
She's not here. I guess she's gotten lost, as usual.
Ah, life's compass is never set on a single course.
Huh? So she wandered off again?
That's our Kyrie.
What should we do, Teach? Do you want us to look for her?
No. Let's leave it to them. This too is a part of the training.
Roger that. I'll track her down then. Though, to be honest, I don't fancy my chances.
Alright, so we'll pick out some of these parts and move on. So we already picked out the first job.
Kyrie's a stout-hearted soldier. Have faith in her.
Okay, so now Teach is asking that we had to go and look for Kyrie. So Kyrie is pretty lost, I'm assuming, so we had to go and search party the area and go find her somewhere down the trail ahead. Okay, so we won't bother taking out several of these monsters because we knew because they're super easy to kill, and they won't bother messing us. So they knew because you're pretty strong and all, you're a lot too powerful. Okay, so this must be the place.
No one's gonna mind if we just yoink the stuff.
Okay, so they're scavengers here looking for a fight. So let's go and give it a might. And go and pull it on more of our strength here. Okay, so I'm still waiting for my... Okay, Uni, I was gonna go use my upper screen. Why are you still helping me? I mean, like, what the heck? Okay, so you know what? I need to bring it back. Okay, so see, like, Uni did Daisy for me. You know what, we're gonna try out Fusion first. Alright, so we'll go use the Resonate Flag. Okay, so I don't see Toppo going on yet, so wait a minute. Okay, so I think we got a target on Mina. Okay, Uni, you already used my screen already. I mean, how many map screens do you have? Okay, well, don't care. Don't know how. Okay, so can someone use Taco so that I can get the days? Okay, so the last character is Zachary. Okay, so we got Taco. Very nice.
Crap! Nothing else for it. All units, retreat, double quick!
Considering the state of play, they picked a good moment to withdraw.
Indeed. Zakir's going to be a solid addition to the Force, thanks to your instruction.
I can't take all the credit. It's down to their superb teamwork as much as anything.
Yeah, we bagged the container.
Can't wait to see what we got. Shouldn't give the others a chance to regroup. Let's just swipe it and skedaddle.
Ha! It seems you're relishing your roles as the bad guys. Good casting by me. Excellent. Your duty is fulfilled, and admirably at that. Let's return to the original rendezvous point.
Oh, that's weird. I thought it was round here. Oh, did I go off in the wrong direction again? Oh. No, I can't have. Everything's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh. Ah! A crazy soldier! What am I gonna do? No! No!
Okay, so now we had to head to Everblight Plains. Okay, well, that would have going to went a little bit too dark, actually. Because we heard because that Kyrie is going to get kidnapped by some stranger. Yeah, so what Kyrie did encounter is not good. I'm assuming that's going to have to wait in for later. I mean, we might as well find out. So, we're going to head to Everblight Plains. And there's the group right now. So, let's continue moving down this pathway. And we go and approach these guys.
Everyone, thank you for your perseverance. In these maneuvers, you showed quality, doggedness, and grit in the pursuit of excellence.
But we've got to face it. We got trashed.
Hey, don't be down on yourself. You proved you got the right stuff, yeah?
The amount of pressure and problems you gave us, I'd say that's pretty promising for new recruits.
While the leader of each squad is present, there's something I'd like to announce.
I guess I'll have to stand in for Kyrie. We haven't found her yet.
What?
I guess we'll need to mount a proper search for her.
Sheesh. She's a real test of patience, that one.
Yes. Teach speaking.
So, you're calling yourself Teach now? Interesting.
What? Who?
But that's not all that's interesting. For example, what became of that soldier of yours? The one blindly wandering around the battlefield back there. Where is she now?
What have you done with Kyrie? You'd better not have hurt her.
It's all down to you now, Teach. You better start the search for her. Seek help from your comrades then. Bring your reinforcements. It makes no difference to me. But hear this. I won't let you escape.
Forgive me, but I cannot follow your meaning. You aren't making a shred of sense.
A clue. Remember Kai? Think of me as a ghost from your past.
Teach? What just happened? Is something up with Kyrie?
It appears that Kyrie has been abducted by a mysterious party.
Abducted? But who would...
I don't know yet. I sense a Kavesi hand in this, or perhaps...
Well, we'd better get out there and help her.
No. Kyrie is my responsibility. Please lead the troops back to the colony.
Hey, come on.
Commander, don't worry about us. We'll be okay.
We may be a bunch of rookies, but I think we can get ourselves back to the colony in one piece. Commander, sir!
Zuno, Foots, but...
Commander, I also think that might be the best course of action. We just slow you down. But if you take Noah and the others, you've got a much better chance of finding Kyrie.
Spark, guys.
Understood. You're right. Take yourselves back to the colony.
Everyone, listen up. I'm going to have to ask you to assist in the search for Kyrie.
We were here for that from the start, Commander. Let's find Kyrie.
That means we're gonna have to find a way to search this vast expanse. It'll be tough.
Perhaps it won't be so tough. I've already formed a broad concept of Kyrie's current location.
Huh? Really?
Rotswoe Battle Scar is the site of an ancient battlefield in the west of Everblight Plains. I surmise that Kyrie is deep within that zone.
How come you're so certain, Teach?
Time is short. I'll explain on the way.
Commander, please bring Kyrie back safely.
On my honor, I swear it, and you must promise to be vigilant until you've safely returned home. We have to get to Rotswoe Battlescar. I must find Kyrie.
Kyrie, please be okay.
Alright then. Rotswoe's battlefield it is. So let's see what's going on in the field. So we already picked up one of this ether spear already. So we don't have to go and fight one of these enemies if we don't want to. Then that's okay. Well, be my guess. There's like no other present life whatsoever because we don't have any interest in killing one of these enemies because we don't want to keep getting the lowest ether spear there is.
There's something I need to tell you about before we proceed.
Is it to do with why you knew where Kyrie was?
That's right. You see, I have an idea that our mysterious opponent's true target is myself.
So then, he only snatched Kyrie to get to you?
Exactly. He took her as nothing more than a hostage to lure me out. Considering this angle, the pieces start to fit together.
Commander, does this mean that you know the identity of our opponent here?
Not for certain, but I have a hypothesis.
And if that hypothesis is correct, then Kyrie should be just up ahead.
So, what is it then?
Cause and effect.
What? Something you did in the past?
A colossal struggle took place on this battlefield a long time ago. Keves and Agnes lost countless lives in that battle. In the end, both sides were annihilated. Afterwards, it was said that the ones that let loose the dogs of war were Colony Kai, that this slaughter was their doing. Remember Kai, they said.
Of course. I've read the tales of that battle too. But what does that have to do with all this?
We'll need to save Kyrie if we're to truly untangle the whole of this intrigue.
Well, whatever the truth of the matter, one thing doesn't change. We need to save her.
But if I'm right, I need to put an end to this for good. Stamp out evil at its source, or otherwise. Kyrie, please, be safe. To think I would return here of all places. To Teach?
Okay, so look like these guys had nothing to say. So okay, so we just head to the Kyrie on Everblight Plains. Alright, man. So let's keep at it. So it's not too far to reach the Kyrie, so here it is now.
Kyrie!
Commander Teach!
Are you alright? Are you injured?
I can't stand. I'm sorry.
You're in one piece at least. Something to be thankful for.
Yes, it looks like we've narrowly avoided the very worst outcome. But...
the way you talk, the way you act, it's as if you're a different person. Or do my eyes deceive me? No. You knew the meaning of this place. It must be you.
Are you alone? Do you have allies?
Look at that Pharaonis. The last bit of life burning within its flame clock is mine. This is where my friends died, slaughtered to the last, by the hand of Colony Kai's commander, the man dubbed the All-Slayer.
You're a survivor of that battle?
That's right. Just like him.
I can understand well what it is you want, but why act in this way?
Luring you in with this little nobody, you mean? If I hadn't taken such measures, you would have gotten away from me. Just that you'd given me the slip by changing your identity, running from the past.
I know that I can never escape my past, not ever. But I chose a different path. I chose to live with the past as a burden I must bear.
A wonderfully convenient use of logic. Do you suppose it will persuade the dry and dusty bones of the dead? Enough of your sophistry and lies! This is the purpose I lived for. Why I endured the pain of being the final survivor of my people. Well, it's all about to come to an end. I will kill you as an offering to my friends!
It seems you're bent on fighting me. What if there were another way?
Enough. You dare to despise me, to look down upon me as a worm, an insect. I'm not the weakling you think I am. At least I don't throw away my friends like spent trash. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. You'll see. Oh, you'll see.
Teach! Be careful. That's no regular Kavesi soldier.
Your death is long overdue, Oleg!
Okay, so this guy is the Avenger. Okay, so now that we knew his name is, so his name was the Avenger. Okay, you have my up the screen now at the time. Okay, well, it's just gonna take a whole lot of effort to it. Okay, we need some guy to step up and go use Topple. So it had to be between Noah and Tyon that had Topple. Okay, so we had the Topple and... okay, you know what? That's fine. I mean, we can go ahead and do the Ouroboros. Why not? Okay, I mean, we have not increased our mob... Not mob, but we have not increased our Ouroboros to interlink a level 3 yet. So let's go and slash it with the Jaguar. Okay, so we got all the full power we need for our advantage. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel this Ouroboros because we don't want our Ouroboros to overheat so much. Not whatsoever. Okay, don't use days for me, thank you. Okay, only Mio can use days. Okay, so we're gonna keep on build up more focus. So you know what? No, not focus attack, but fusion first. Okay, so let's go for Illuminate. Illuminate is like illumination. Okay, but I tried using hidden form, but it didn't take the effect. I'm assuming.
What's the matter, Oleg? Is this all the strength you can muster?
Your hope, your desire is to kill me. That being so, there is no meaning in our fighting. Just do what you will now.
You mean to insult me even now? Fighting a weakling like me isn't worth the effort, is that it?
No, you're wrong. You don't understand at all.
Then fight! Fight like you fought my allies, like you crushed the life from their bodies. Show me your true nature, your fangs! Kill me, Oleg! Crush me! Coward! I won't stop, not until I bring the red mist down upon you. If it takes laying down this rookie's corpse to get a rise out of you, I'll do it.
Hey, I'm no rookie.
What? Huh? Kyrie?
Huh? Hey, when'd she get back up?
Kyrie, if you're back on your feet, escape while you can.
No, I won't run away. I'll fight by your side with all of you.
Don't be a fool.
I'm not. I'm doing what the commander told us to do. Do honor to your opponent. Fight them with every ounce of your strength.
Kyrie, you're...
That's why we fight. Me, you, Mio, Commander, all of us. I am a warrior of Colony Gamma.
She's right. I forgot the very thing I told my students to guard in their hearts. It was me that lacked maturity, that hadn't grasped the basic truth. Certainly your technique, it's amazing. It's only natural. You've applied yourself to discipline which forces you to stare death in the face. Since you've borne that burden, I ought to fight you with my whole strength and spirit. To meet your passion, I will unbind my darkest arts. Kyrie, please, lend me your powers.
Roger that, Commander. I'll give it everything.
As you wish. More kindling for the Carnival of Carnage. Show me these darkest of arts, Oleg. Teach me what you mean.
Okay, so we have to teach you all Slayers of Art that had been unlocked. Yo, okay. It can nullify the Avengers that complete defective from critical vengeance. Okay, nice. Nice going. No idea how that worked because we didn't bring up the tutorial how we go and use it recently. But we'll put more effort to it. So let's go for Illuminate this time. We'll go use Illuminate. So we wait a minute. So it did launch on Noah. Okay, well that's not good. Okay, so we just want to make sure we focus on our targets more as a team here. So we're gonna keep our focus on more of the attacks. Alright, so we're gonna keep at it. And we want to make sure each team member get all the healing they need, just in case. Okay, so we go for the break. So we got Topple. Okay, so someone please don't use Dave for me. Thank you. Okay, well we'll keep at it. Because we are getting super strong and all. And we are toasting this Avenger just now. So let's go for Hidden Throne. Okay, so it's just launching on everybody. And that's not a good thing. Okay, so I'll go and get the multi-blast so that everyone get healing. Okay, well we did daze it again. Alright, at least we get some more break and topple going, so I'll go ahead and bring up my mod to scream with me. Okay, so that's more break. And I'll go for one of my mod to scream to daze it. Okay, and we're gonna save up about only one chain attack for a laser. For another time, I mean. Okay, hold on. So I'll go ahead and fire up with the. Okay, now I think it's too late to go use the monitor screen because we see because the gauge is increased up to its maximum a little bit. But it's just draining down a little because I have no slightest chance to go in and use my screen anymore by any time soon because I wouldn't plot on timing it right with days. Okay, so we're getting more break on. So can we pretty please get more? Can we get more topple going, guys? Okay, so all right. Well, at least Uni did it for me. Okay, so we'll go for eliminate. Okay, we'll go regenerate, and it's gonna be me and Noah this time. So we're going to smash it with all of our skills attack that we got. Alright, so we're gonna keep at it. Okay, so whatever our tactic we go and match. I mean, let's go and make the most of it, and we'll go ahead and use the resonate edge. Because it's like when we're creating some shining light of a force field. Somehow we have the upper strike advantage to go ahead and swarm projectile down at it. Well, felt kind of quite interesting that way. Okay, so I think that Uni needs to get a little bit more healing. Okay, so hold on now. I can barely see where this Avenger is. So we realize because that's gonna be a spoiler there because it seems like that the Teach is named Ulag all of this time. Okay, so we get this hidden throne, and we got little by little to power up with the chain attack. So yeah, let's go use the chain attack right now. Okay, so whichever character we prefer to pick. Okay, let's pick Noah this time, and we're going to highest to lowest. So let's go for a crash out. Okay, so let's go give it up more by 38. So for Uni, you will go use Leaping Current. And for Noah, he will go for a Lustrous Fight. Okay, so let's go get him more by the 125%. Okay, so we watched this full battle animation there. So we have it in reactivation and back in action. Okay, so I have the Teach go use the one called the Dragon Unbound. Okay, so we'll go with one of that. And Uni, you will go for a Spear Point Thrust. Okay, well that's a whole lot. So let's go give it up more of a 61%. And for the Teacher, you will go for. Well, actually, why don't you go for Ring Splitter? So we had it in the Heroic Chain. Alright, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Okay, so we watched what the Teacher's going to do. So he's going to attack multiple times. So now go ahead and leave it to Overkill. Alright, and yeah, we're back in action now. So let's have. Okay, let's have Uni come first. Alright, and we'll go ahead and switch to the Teach. And we'll go do Profound Strength. Okay, so we got the Profound Strength increasing. And for Senna, you will go for yeah, sure, why not? Let's go for Jackal Claw. Okay, so let's go and give Uni more but the 106 percentage points. Alright, so we go ahead and watch this animation here. Okay, so yeah, Lens, I'll change you as order. And we'll go for All Slayer. So we got another Disney Heroic Chain. Alright, so let's go give it enough for 70 percentage points. And Mio, you could go use Illuminate. Okay, so we have more but the 99% for point limited. Okay, that's sick. Alright, so we'll finish up with Air Slash. Okay, and we got a Bravo. That's very nice. Alright, so let's see. Now we are increasing a maximum a little by little of the experience points for the bonuses.
Is this it then? Is this the end for me? Your past will always haunt you. I want you to live on in my pain. Mere death is not your fate.
I will remember these words forever, until my dying day.
You there, Agnian.
Me?
I said you were a rookie, a nobody. I take it all back. You're strong. Much stronger than I could ever.
Oh.
Mio, I need to ask you a favor.
You want me to see him off, don't you?
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Perhaps now his soul will find some respite.
Yeah. I hope so too.
Please, allow me to thank you once again. If you hadn't backed me up today, who knows what could have happened.
Teach, don't mention it. We did exactly what we had to.
Kyrie, you acquitted yourself very well in battle. You've made true progress.
Really? I was really useful to you.
Yeah. I'm seeing you in a whole new light now, Kyrie. You're a credit to the Agnian forces.
Wow. I'm so happy to hear you say that, Mio. Feeling a little dizzy now.
Teach, I need to ask. Just who are you, exactly? The Kavesi soldier was calling you Oleg. That was a name that used to ring out in Agnes, too. A commander whose martial prowess was nigh unmatched. According to the official records, Oleg fell in battle many years ago. If what that soldier said was true, then you're...
Tyon, it's wise of you to press me on this matter. But you must forgive me. I'm afraid I cannot tell you any more about that name.
Is that because we haven't earned your trust?
No, it isn't that. It's something else. I am bound to a promise, an oath.
An oath?
To impart wisdom to those who will succeed us, to teach them of strength and the tenets of battle. That this humble wish should spark, we pledged never to divulge the secrets of the past. That's the oath that I took with Consul G.
Consul G? The same Consul G that we took down?
By way of that oath, Consul G gave me a new name and a new role as an educator.
But why would you be forbidden from talking about the past?
Because you see,
I have no right to do so. However many words I expend talking about the past, they would be nothing more than a collection of empty excuses. I'd merely be setting down the burden of the past in the hope of being forgiven. So, the Council strictly forbade it. I must preserve my oath as long as I draw breath.
I see. But this must be a huge weight for you to carry. I mean, you can't share your worries or your troubles with anyone.
Teach. About the past. Are you also against us trying to find out about it?
No. Of course, you are not bound by oath. Just as I have no right to divulge the past, I have no right to obstruct those seeking the truth either. If you want to uncover the past, that is a matter for you and you alone.
Hey, sorry, mate. I kind of lost the thread a bit there.
Perhaps we can revisit that another time.
It's getting on. The others must really be stewing in their juices about Kyrie.
You're right. Let's get back and let them know she's safe.
Roger that, Mio.
Please, go ahead without me. I'll catch you up.
I understand.
Okay, here we go. Teach and the party rescue Kyrie and put an end to the entanglement with a vengeful opponent, thereby stamping out evil at its source. Alright, well, that's going to be a long hero quest for the Teach. Well, we realize that's going to be a spoiler there because the Teach was named Oleg because he don't want to keep it a secret to the trust that it's his own name. And yeah, so we had the hero class rank that has increased to level 20. That's very nice to know. Alright, so it says the rank cap for the class is now lifted. Class rank can now reach to level 20. Of course. Okay, so it's a new info acquired by All Slayer Oleg.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Okay, so it seems like Colony Gamma is not looking too bad. Not looking too bad at all. So what we saw was from above, because that over there is up there is a container I need to go after. But that's going to be all let you guys some next time on the Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We are going to get Colony Gamma and 100% complete, because we're going to make the most of it, and we go and take on the teacher standard quest, and we'll go ahead and knock out the rest of the remains back somewhere at Colony 9 and get that finished on the next series, you guys, so you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on Stay Tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you like the series and you want to see more of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be staying up there notified when my news and awesome videos have been on your way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and by all means, all of each one of the description are filled down below. So if you'd like to help support the series, you're more than welcome to read them step by step, just to help get you started on support my channel and from the series. So that's going to be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We will be picking up more on the next one. So take care guys, I hope to talk to you on the next video.